One of the aircraft that I have always said should come to War Thunder is the F-16I Sufa. This is one of the most modern F-16s in service. It's the most modern F-16 in service with the Israeli Air Force, and it has a lot of really cool features. However, Gaijin added it at a time where I think it was one of the stupidest things I've ever seen. If you guys are not familiar with the Israeli air tree, they currently have access to several F-16s, two of which are near identical, the F-16C and the F-16D. And why I bring this up is this F-16I is going to be identical to the F-16D, if not possibly even worse. Now, the aircraft should have arrived in War Thunder probably next summer, arriving with new Fox 3s, and the Python 4, or possibly even the Python 5. However, Gaijin has decided to add it with the AIM-9M and the AIM-120C5. If you guys are not familiar with the AIM-120C5, it is actually an inferior missile to the AIM-120B and even the A at long ranges. So it really just kind of goes to say that this aircraft pretty much is going to be dead on arrival. Now, I will say it is a very fun aircraft. It's very unique and cool looking with the conformal fuel tanks on the top. I personally really like the F-16I Sufa. It's one of the coolest aircraft, in my opinion, in the world. I really have enjoyed reading about it and learning about the aircraft, but some of the things that make it super unique was access to the weaponry it had, like the Python 4 and Python 5, and the Derby I. And it doesn't have any of those. It's stuck with an AIM-120 that is not necessarily good, and the AIM-9M is a fine air-to-air missile. But the issue is now the Israeli air tree is in a spot where the next most advanced aircraft it's going to get is the F-35A. The F-16I Sufa was a perfect 4th gen, or even 4.5 gen if you count some of the weapons it can carry. It was a perfect aircraft to bridge the gap in maybe the summer update of next year, or even the Christmas update, December update of this year. Bringing the aircraft on board when it had access to new weaponry just seems like the smarter thing to do. Yet, we get it in-game without the advanced weapons it carries IRL, making it pretty lackluster in my opinion. Now, it is a twin-seater, and it is a very heavy F-16. Running the conformal fuel tanks on top of the wings just makes you way heavier. You don't have necessarily the best engine ever put on an F-16, so you do kind of feel like an aircraft that doesn't have enough power for your weight. Now, yes, this is the dev server and nothing is final. Right now, especially, I had a lot of lag issues when recording this. The dev server has been a little bit finicky. But I will say the F-16I is an aircraft that will be talked about for a very long time, because I know it's going to get only better, because it's going to get more weapon systems. I think at least when it gets to Python 4 and Python 5, and possibly better Derby air-to-air missiles, it'll become way more sought after. Right now, I would honestly say it. If you guys have the Israeli air tree, absolutely get it. I mean, it's just another F-16. It's very unique looking and it's very fun to play. But if you guys are looking at it going, hey, I want to grind the entirety of the Israeli air tree for the F-16I, I will tell you to wait. Wait for the advanced weapons. I really wish a Gaijin would have. This feels like an aircraft that was kind of pushed out just so Israel would have it. It isn't arriving alongside really anything else. There's no counter to it. It's pretty much going to be dead on arrival. It should have come in an update with the F-18E, with the Jazz 39E, the MiG-35, things like that. However, it didn't. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are down below in the comments. If you guys are not already subscribed, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing. I want to know if you guys think the F-16I is pointless in-game right now. I certainly think it is. Anyways, hope you guys continue to enjoy the dev server. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.